Good morning. Well, I was trying to think of something to talk about this morning that wouldn't take too long. And then it occurred to me, let me show you something that makes me so happy. I'll be right back, puppy. Look at this. I have hibiscus bushes in planters. These will open up really big as the day goes on. I've got a little hibiscus tree. The purslane here will open up in a little while. Oh, there's a little dragonfly visiting us. When you have flowers and plants, you get birds and insects. Oh my goodness. Are you listening to my broadcast, little dragonfly? That's so cool. I love it. And I've got Mandevilla, which I found out yesterday actually has a lovely odor. I should say scent, right? A lovely scent. And of course, I've got my Mexican petunias here. I recently, well, last week actually, I clipped them back so they would be bushier instead of getting taller. I mean, these will get taller, but I wanted them to be bushier too. So it's just lovely. Oh, and I've got my poodle flag. I've got these glass globes, you've probably seen them as seen on TV, that have water in them and help keep the plant moist in case it dries out in this hot South Georgia sun. These things really, really make me happy. Oh, my wreath. Some people have wreaths with flowers. Well, I've got yellow hibiscus flowers and lizards. A lot of geckos. And then in the back of the house, I've got all my bird feeders. And this morning, I'll walk back here. This all is taking my mind off of the heebie-jeebies. I went out here earlier. Oh, if I can get this thing unlocked. Right, let me put the phone down. There we go. Have a really good lock on my sliding glass door, and it's hard to get open sometimes. You stay, Gray. I'll be right back, puppy. So, okay. So I've got tray feeders. I've got pieces of grapevine hanging. That's what all these twig things are. And I've got hot pepper sauce on all my bird feed. But what I did this morning, and this is why I've got the heebie-jeebies, is I had cut these flowers off. I have some of these growing. They're not blooming right now because I cut the blooms off to help the plants get a little thicker. But I thought, oh my gosh, if I put them outside, then birds can come and pick the little seeds out of them. Why don't I do that? What a wonderful idea. So I did that this morning, but in so doing, I walked through several spider webs and hence the heebie-jeebies. So I think Laura commented that I just walked through another spider web. She does not get she does not get hummingbirds. It helps if you plant Let me just lock the door here. If you will plant some flowers, like red flowers, or flowers, you know, these days when you go to Lowe's or Home Depot or nursery. Are you listening nicely, Grayson? Good job. Uh, they will have labels on the plants, you know, good for hummingbirds or attracts hummingbirds, things like that. So sometimes you have to have that stuff out and keep the nectar in it fresh. You know, if it's in the sun, you probably need to change it once a week, you know, because it'll start fermenting. And hummingbirds don't like getting drunk. Well, I don't know, maybe they do, but they come much better if you have fresh nectar out there. I make my own. I use 4 parts water and 1 part sugar. So that would be like those hummingbird feeders hold 8 ounces, well, a little over 8 ounces. So I put 1/4 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. Yes. So that's 4 quarter cups of water, which makes 1 cup, right? And then 1/4 cup of sugar. So that's 4 parts water, 1 part sugar. Anyway, yeah, sometimes it takes patience. You know, when I first put my bird feeders out, it took a while for the birds to kind of, I guess, figure out what was there. And I thought, oh my gosh, well, now I have so many birds that come there. It's just, I love it. It's so exciting. I don't hardly watch TV. I just sit there. Here, let me show you. Okay, so there's the TV. There's the sliding glass doors with the bird feeders out there. I sit there and I look out the sliding glass doors. I don't even put the TV on. And yes, something else that makes me happy is I've got these prisms hanging in my window that make, oh, he's showing you my messy counter, that make rainbows all over when the sun comes up in the morning, because my kitchen window faces east. Well, anyway, I need to make some coffee. So this has shown you a few things that make me happy. I've taken the time and thought and the effort to make these little areas for myself. Now, sometimes it's irritating that I have to, you know, before I can like go somewhere or do something, I need to water the plants, you know. I need to fill the bird feeders, or, well, heck, I need to walk the dog, you know. Well, our time is going somewhere, so we have the choice. We can decide where do we want to put our time. So I like to put it into things that will bring me joy in life. That goes all the way to making good choices for my mental health and my physical health too. Well, usually, you know, I brew some coffee with you. I'm not going to make you sit here just watching coffee brew. I'm going to go ahead and make it. Oh, you know what I'm going to do this morning, though? I decided this Jordan Skinny Syrup Christmas cookie flavor, which I don't know if you can get it still at skinnymixes.com or not online, but if you go to like a TJ Maxx or that kind of store, they usually sell a lot of these Jordan Skinny Syrups on a really good sale, like $3.99 instead of $5 or $6.99 a bottle. And the Christmas cookie, it makes the coffee taste like you're, you know, kind of dipping a sugar cookie in it or a butter cookie. I really enjoy it. So in my life, the things that I am able to make a choice about, I take those choices seriously. I try to make good decisions. And it really makes for a happier life because, after all, there's a lot that we cannot control in life. So I say, take some time and thought and effort over the things that you can control, and that'll make for a happier life. Okay, I'm going to get to my coffee now. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for being here with me.